My name is Kari Fike, and I have just finished my 300 teacher training here at Yoga Shakti, and it was amazing and definitely life-changing. I have been doing yoga for about 15 years. I started when I was pregnant with my son in Singapore, and I've off and on done yoga, and actually I had some medical issues over the years, and some doctor in Hong Kong, like 3 people kept saying, why don't you do more yoga? So I moved to Japan and I did a 200-hour teacher training there. And it was a wonderful teacher training. It was good in many ways, but it lacked the heart and the soul and the essence of what yoga really is. And I also didn't feel confident afterwards. I'd injured myself and I just didn't feel confident in teaching other people a type of yoga that maybe they could injure themselves as well. So I taught for a while, and then I got certified or learned more about restorative yoga, and I taught restorative yoga because I realized people couldn't injure themselves in that type of yoga. And I have a dear friend here in Malaysia, a really lovely friend, and she kept talking over the past couple of years about Shilpa and Yoga Shakti. And finally I said, right, I'm gonna go. So I decided to do a 21-day in January, and it was after I had been at home leave in the United States, which is where I'm from. And it was amazing. It was a commitment to come every day for 2 hours, and it was definitely different from any other yoga I had done. I had never done Qigong before either, and in the beginning I told Shilpa, I was like, oh, I do not like this, but by the end of 21 days I craved it. I had done more on my own and continue to do some every day, and love it being integrated into yoga, and it makes so much sense to me now. I loved the freedom and flow of your body, the idea of effortless effort, that we shouldn't feel tense, we should be toned but not tense. So it's a more fluid and flowing yoga. And that to me just was what I was ready for. I just was like, I don't want to say my age, but at this point in my life I was ready for a yoga that was, that I still felt was yoga, but was easier on my body. So after 21 days I was hooked, and I was sad it ended. So it just so happened they were offering the 300-hour. I did not do my 200-hour here, so I asked, could I just join the 300-hour? And the timing worked out perfectly. So from the very beginning, it was just so powerful. And one of the first things she said was that we need not just meditation, but contemplation. And we started day 1 with a philosophy. I love the idea of contemplation, and I just feel that for the past 10 years since I received my 200-hour, I have been reading and researching and seeking knowledge, but the path that led me here and what Shilpa has taught is that the wisdom is inside, and that is there inside of us, and that we don't necessarily need to seek it outside, that really the whole heart of yoga is coming back to yourself and who you really are and your essence, and allowing that to come through. And what I love so much about this teaching is that she has empowered us as teachers to tap into that, to enable us to be better teachers. And she says, it channels through us and comes through us, so then we help our students to channel that same thing, the essence that's inside them, to allow them to touch that, for the hour or hour and a half that you're with them. And that has been so powerful for me. I think after my 200-hour training, I lacked confidence, and I think everything that this philosophy and what Yoga Shakti says is that don't worry about it. What's meant to be is meant to be. You have the knowledge and you need to know it, and that it actually comes through you, and just allowing it to happen, speaking from your hara, your dantian, and really just that effortless effort that applies to the teaching as well. So not just in the yoga and the qigong and the meditations and the yoga nidra, which is all part of it. It's just the philosophy, the beingness. That to me has just been the most impactful thing, and I think that someone is so amazing who realizes that if we as teachers can tap into that, we will be good teachers. And I think for me, I love the Qigong, I love the flow and the freedom and the idea that we move from the spine, and that the muscles really shouldn't be tense and engaged. And it's changed my practice tremendously. It's changed relationships with me for sure. I don't think I will stop reading or learning or seeking, but I think I'm trusting myself more to know that the wisdom is inside me. And certainly this 300-hour has given me that. The confidence in not in myself, but just confidence in knowing, in that being, and that what's meant to be is meant to be, and to not judge myself, and just to allow everything that I've learned, just to share it. So I'm truly grateful, very grateful. And I guess I should mention how amazing it is, the group of people that you're with, and how the bond that you share and the love that you share, because you really learn that everyone is just a reflection of yourself. We are all the same. One video we watched talked about that we are all cells of God's body. And I believe that. So every time I look at someone now, and this is how it's changed me on a daily basis, I say, they are me, I am them. We are one and the same. And I think that this group of happened to be all women this time, but this group of women that we were on this journey together, it's just been very special in that we are sisters, and when we see each other, we embrace with open arms. So there's a sense of love, which is our essence, that has just really been enhanced, opened up, whatever you want to call it. So I think that really makes a really good teacher, and I think that is what this is all about, is allowing us to know that we are that, and to share that, and to have that touch in other people's lives.